Howdy folks, welcome back to Cattle and Crops. It is, I believe it's the 22nd, yeah it's the 22nd of April. It's been a few days since the last episode. And let's see, I've bought some more bowls, but I haven't gotten them transported up here yet. Today we're going to attempt an experiment with some hired helpers. I'm going to attempt to finish field 3. Pull up the view here. This is the main farm. Here, this is our big field, and I had a mission on here. It was a pop-up mission to harvest the corn as chaff, the forage harvester and 3 AI helpers. That's that mission that popped up and it went haywire. All the AI tried to help at once, and it was a disaster. I didn't do the whole field, so there's still quite a bit of that corn sitting there, and I didn't actually realize it was there. I thought it'd reset the field. But it hadn't, so we're going to rent some equipment, and we're going to go attempt to turn that into chaff with the help of some AI, and we're going to see what happens. It should be interesting. But I'm going to get in the tractors here, make sure they're fueled up and ready to go. And we're going to need to rent. How do I start this? Here we go. We're going to need to rent some trailers. I think I'm going to buy one tipper and probably rent another one. Let's see, where's the parking brake? There it is. Because I don't have a tipper, it'd be handy to have one tipper around. So the plan is to rent a forage harvester and a tipper, and then buy a tipper. And then we'll put a tipper behind each of my tractors. And we'll have the forage harvester foraging. All right, let's just clicky. There we go. How are we doing on fuel? We've got half a tank in this guy, but let's go ahead and fill it up, which I don't actually remember how to do. I thought this was a fuel point. I could be wrong. I mean, it's obviously a fuel pump. I thought you could refuel here. Let's bring the UI up. Maybe I have to be over here? Back up over here. I swear I've seen the fuel thing pop up around this fuel tank. Perhaps not. Ah, there we go. Gonna be on this side of it. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. All right, parking brake on. We'll just fill it all the way up. Doesn't really tell you the price. It tells you per 1,000 kilograms basically on every fuel type. So hopefully that'll get sorted with the UI update. There we go. All right, let's get that junk turned off. Reverse, parking brake off. So we'll get the other tractor fueled up. All right, you sit right there. Yeah, we'll leave the door open. This guy fueled up. I haven't rented any of the equipment or set up the task or anything, so we're gonna have to do all of that. Let's get this guy started. And I don't remember where the parking brake is on this guy. Hazards. Front wiper. Oh, let's hit the button. See the light go on. Where is it? Gotta be around here somewhere. Steering console, height, wipers, hazards. Parking brake. Oh, it's down here on the side. Got it. Curb bump. And I'm not close enough. Apparently, you got to be really close to this. So I did some fertilization. I was playing around with that. And that does not work with the AI for whatever reason. The fertilizing doesn't. So I did some of that by hand. It does raise the nitrogen and the phosphorus on the field, which is kind of cool. And it also changes the wetness value because it's liquid fertilizer. So I did that on fields 14, 16, and I think 13 and 15, the little fields around the home front here. Go select diesel. Pull that up. Here we go. All right, everybody's fueled up, ready to rock and roll for quite some time. So let's pull this up here, and then we're going to get some equipment rented. Beautiful. Green chat. So if we go over to dealer, you can see I do not have a tipper. So let's buy a tipper. The Joskin, here we go. There's only one model. It's not a huge tipper, but it's affordable and it'll work with my tractor. So we're going to buy one of those. And then I'm also going to rent one of those. Let's rent it for, say, 6 hours. There we go. Speaking of hours, okay, I am on real time. Just making sure. Then I also need a forage harvester and a header. And that's going to be expensive. 6 hours. Go. Not too bad. 851 bucks. So rent. And we'll just go with the smaller one. Rent for 6 hours. Rent. Beautiful. Oh, hey. It used to always put this stuff at the store. Now it puts stuff kind of wherever it feels like, which is weird. But I think I'm going to run the Mercedes. I'm going to have the AI do the harvesting and run the other tractor. So let's try to set that up and see if that works. So we want a new task, and I've had issues with my other driver showing up. So I might have to actually remove his job. Yeah, he's not showing up. All right, let's put Walter. I hired another full-time employee. Let's put him in the Jaguar. Go, and we're going to do field 3. And he doesn't need to do a headland. Pretty much already there. And we're going to unload at the farm silo, or sorry, farm, where are you? Silo right. There we go. I don't think that matters. I'm going to add, oh shoot, now I got to get rid of the other. Get rid of the feeding task, because sometimes it doesn't let you schedule the guy even though it's not feeding time. I think it's just a bug. All right, harvest. There we go. Now we got Dagobert. Got Walter. I think I have to add myself in here so it knows to work with the AI. All right, Dagobert, you're going to be on the area. And you're going to be carrying... Oh. That guy. There we go. And... Walter, you're going to be on the Jaguar. The front. There we go. And myself, I'm going to be on the Mercedes. There we go. And we're doing field 3. Don't need a headland. It's already done. I think all this other stuff, we know we need to unload at silo right. Here we go. All right, let's see what happens. All right, gonna hop in. That closed. Where is my trailer? Let me guess, my trailer is the one at the store. Lovely. Come here to fleet. Yeah, it's down to the vehicle trader. All right, fair enough. So, well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the AI will go get started. You can adjust your field of view in the cab with the mouse wheel. One of these days I need to get my wheel and my track hire set up. I just don't have that. I'm actually recording this real quick over lunch break. Gotta grab time when you can. Alright, any traffic? I don't see any traffic coming. We're gonna go for it. NB track and pretty much haul. Probably gotta get some blinky blinkies on. Then we'll see if I can find field 3. Whee! Took that turn a little wide. I think there was nobody coming. Steering with the keyboard's a little tricky sometimes. I don't remember how to get to field 3 from the vehicle trader, so I'm gonna have to look at the map. Or use the autopilot. Alright, he's coming, but we're gonna duck right in here ahead of him. I think he honked at me as well, he should have. Kind of driving like a maniac, because I want to get out and see what the stupid AI is doing. Well, since I set myself up as a driver for this mission, it's actually going through and telling me, you know, drive. Actually, it's set up a drive task since it's part of the mission, so I'll let it drive me to field 3. How about that? Let's take a look though while it's doing that. So if you pull up the map, oh, we got to go all the way back over to the farm. So it's essentially on the other side of the map. They did make it over there. I'm hoping he's harvesting. Looks kind of like he is. This guy is on standby. Not sure. He should be offloading, so looks like it may not be working right. So hard to find good help these days. I have seen this work on pop-up missions, but it's still a little bit wonky. So I'm going to buzz over there, and I won't make it sit through this long ride, but I'll be right back. Well, made it back over here, and basically he was harvesting nothing where it was already harvested. So he's only picking up little bits. Now he's starting in on the good stuff, so let's get turned around. Yeah, we're going to follow him. Come on, Mercedes. Dig deep. Trying to get the cruise set about right. Something like that. And I think, yeah, he's blowing stuff in there. There we go, and I can see it. I think he's just getting about half a row because he hasn't quite got over to where it is all unharvested. Looks like he's going a slightly... He's not following the rows. He's following, I think, the field. So, not exactly going straight. I don't know why the other AI didn't jump in here. We'll see what happens when I get full. Let him turn, and we'll get turned. Oh, he's honking at me. My bad. I thought you were gonna get the corn there, but you're kind of doing your own thing, it looks like. Turn off my flashers. I'm having a tough time finding a cruise control speed. Will match his. I've got the bracket keys bound for cruise control up and down. You can do that in the controls. I thought that was default, but apparently it's not. I bound a whole bunch of keys a long time ago, and I kind of forgot what was default and what wasn't. So something like that. We're 68% full. It's be interesting to see what happens when I'm full. Whether the other AI comes down here like it should. So, oh hey, I was just talking about him. Apparently when I get near full, he jumps right in there. Look at that. So, like I said about Cattle Crops AI, when it works, it's beautiful. All I did was set up a task. I didn't have to tell him anything other than, hey, we're harvesting this field. So, as I fill up, like now, he's going to switch to the other guy. And we're going to go somewhere. We're going to go back to the farm silo right. That's right. Last time I was doing this, we were selling, so. Got to remember, this time we're taking it back to the farm. So I'm going to leave those two to their own devices. Hopefully they'll keep going. We're going to run back over here to the farm. Dump into the silo, and then we'll come back and be on standby. I don't know how to tell how full the other dude is without like switching to the tractor or driving up to him and looking in the tipper. So we'll have to kind of figure that out. I go in the... yeah, I see the farm up there. Still learning my way around the map. I love that the gear shift is automated. Can't wait for proper like gearbox support, which is supposedly coming. Right now it's kind of all placeholder stuff. See him shifting there. A little bit of a load here for the little Mercedes, but we're handling it okay. I need to get a... after this is done, I need to get a task set up to go get the bulls transported up here. I was kind of curious. I need to check. They stayed at the trader overnight. I want to see if they gained any weight down there at the trader pasture. Be kind of funny if they did. A lot of stuff like that isn't balanced yet. Out, cat. I love that if you honk at your animals, they get out of the way. It's awesome. I haven't seen my dog for a while. I'm not sure what happened to the dog. So since I set myself up as a task on that harvest job, it gives me little waypoints and stuff. Normally it wouldn't. It's going to tell me, hey, dump in here. I think I can just hit you. There we go. All right, off we go, back to the field. So the bowl limit was 50. It's up to 75 now, so that's why I've been buying some more bowls. I think we can really make some money. The barn, I believe, only holds 40, so we'll have to kind of rotate them in. As they get up to X number of pounds, we'll sell them off. Like, I don't know, 1,200 pounds, or I'm not sure what the sweet spot is. They do seem to grow rather fast. But I'm not a cattle farmer, so couldn't tell you if it's too fast or not. Whoa, I guess he's full. Here he comes. I was a little worried about these little tippers. I didn't have big enough tractors to pull the big loading wagons like you would normally use. So we got to get back out there and get behind the forage harvester. Traffic coming, we're just going to blow right on through here. Come on, Mercedes, you got this. There's the forage harvester waiting on us. That's pretty cool. It seems to be working, knock on wood. I guess with this small a tipper, we really need 3 tractors. But we'll just make do with what we have. Oh! Coming in hot! Trying to use the crews to kind of keep up with him somewhat. Stop here and let him turn around. Oh, he's splattering the side of my trailer. I won't get too close. He beeped at me last time. I guess he makes a really wide turn and then comes back in. Alright, he's blowing back in there. I need to, for some reason, go slower downhill. Or else maybe I'm just coasting more. Yeah, I'm not even touching the gas. I'm just coasting. So I don't think the cruise uses the brakes too much. So we kind of just drift downhill with him. Turn the UI on to keep an eye on it. About 50% full. I don't think there's no sight glass or anything on it. It's a grain tipper. I'm using it for a silage cart because it's cheap and my tractor will pull it. Looking forward to the hoses working. That'll be a neat feature. Pop outside the cab here. Where's Bubba? Here comes Bubba. Well, since we're getting close to full, we're coming up on 70%. He should pull right in here behind me. Be ready to go. He pulled up to his station there. I would imagine he's going to head on down here. Yeah, here he comes. So he went to his standby point first, and then immediately realized, hey, I need to get down there. Yeah, see, I'm full. Nearly full. 95%. Hurry, Bubba, hurry. Alright, I'm full up. Here he comes. Let's watch them for a minute. There is crop destruction, but it looks like maybe I missed that corn. Let's test that theory while we're waiting here. Oh, we made it down. Yay. Yay for AI when it works. Yeah, see, that one disappeared. If I run over the middle of these, just knocks them over. Pop back up. Oh, I think I hit that one. Oh, that one's still knocked over. Nice. All right, back to the farm we go. So we're just shuttling back and forth just as quickly as we can. It's pretty cool when the AI works out like this. We're going to get this field 3 all cleaned up. Quite a bit of chaff going in the silo. So we're going to be able to support a lot of bulls. Be able to make some decent money. After we get this done, like I said, I need to get the bulls transported up here. I bought another 15 or so. Bought all the dealer had. Work our way back up to full amount. So the work on the farm continues. It's going to be it for this one. Thanks for hanging out, as always, and take care.